Hey guys, so today is February 2nd. This is my first vlog of the day. I'm still kind of working out what I like better, if I like to do all on one continuous like 10-minute video and tell you a couple days, or if I like to do throughout the day, film a couple things. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see what I like. I think I kind of like the tell you what's going on in one video. Who knows what I'll end up with? I don't know. I might like this after I get the first one up. I'm working on it now. Well, it's February 2nd, and so today I'm working 8 to noon, and then I go to my cardiologist appointment at 1. Don't fear, I'm fine. It's just a checkup. I basically have SVT. I was diagnosed with it October 28th, 2013 or 14. Not sure on that. My whole life I've always had this issue. Basically, it's the electrical part of my system, of my heart, doesn't work properly all the time. So sometimes, like, it kind of like basically forgets to tell the impulse of my heart to open one of the valves. And so the blood will circulate through that one chamber over and over and over and over again, trying to work and trying to open. And so for about a half hour, my shirt is like vibrating because my heart is beating so fast. I know for sure the first time it happened to me, I was probably about 8 or 9 that I remember. I remember sitting down and not being able to catch my breath, and my heart was racing so fast I thought I was just playing too much. And then the next major one I remember, I was about 12. And it was after a good day at the park with my family, having a good time. And my mom actually took me to the emergency room that evening. And basically, they told my mom that I was having panic attacks. And my mom's like, oh, this isn't what it is. My mom knew it wasn't that, so I never took medicine for it. And so throughout high school, I had all these issues with my heart. And then one time at school, we were taking a test in my Latin class. I know, I'm such a dork, you don't even know, guys. And I had my head down. I don't know if I was asleep or if I just had my head down because I was done. But I remember, like, I want to say I was kind of napping off and on. And I remember waking up and I was just like, oh my god. And so I went to my teacher, Miss Kessler at the time, and I told her, and she sent me to the nurse, and the nurse, I remember the nurse did not call 911, because I don't know why, but I remember she took my pulse, and it was racing 200 beats per minute, and she was freaking out, but she didn't call an ambulance or anything, so I could have been diagnosed way sooner. And she was just like panicking, and I was like, dude, this happens like all the time, like, calm down, lady. And it really did. It in high school, it happened a lot. I drank a lot of caffeine. She swore it was drugs, and I'm like, if it's drugs, call somebody. I was like, but it's not drugs. I'm not doing drugs. Sorry, thought I heard somebody coming in the door. But yeah, I have always had this issue, and then I was able to get, I happened to be maybe a street over from the hospital one time when this happened. I was sitting down waiting for boyfriend to pick me up after a costume contest. I was a judge because had my internship, and so, you know, I had to do a lot of things within the community because it was through the Downtown Development Authority. And so I was sitting there talking to my mom on the phone, telling her how it went, that all the cute kids with all their cute costumes, and boyfriend was pulling in, and I basically stood up, and my heart just freaked out. And it really does. It just does this. And it freaks people out. I've obviously had it long enough where it happens. And so boyfriend pulled into a parking spot, or, you know, picked me up. I told him what was going on. He pulled into a parking spot. And at the time I had nitro. And so I took a nitro and it didn't work. My nitro, I didn't realize at the time, was out of date. It has a short lifespan, or maybe it has a long and I just had it that long. I'm not sure. So he's like, well, it's not stopping. Let's go to the emergency room. So basically we went to the emergency room because it was just like literally a street over. And they basically had to stop my heart. And I don't know, it was kind of all a blur because I got really lightheaded and dizzy, and it was really weird experience that time. And then they were able to tell me what was the issue. At the time, the cardiologist that I see now actually was with the hospital, so they were able to just put me in to see him, and now he is no longer with them, but I can still see him because I had a different insurance at the time last year, and since I'm a existing one, I'm on Medicaid now, and so now I can still go see him. Working the system. So yeah, and like I said, like when I seen him the first time, he was just like, oh, it happens that rarely, huh? He's like, there's no point to even put you on medicine. I don't drink caffeine anymore. I will on road trips. I won't lie. I get so excited about Dr. Pepper. Like, I love Dr. Pepper. I don't drink it often. I wish they would make a caffeine-free Dr. Pepper that actually tastes like Dr. Pepper. That's my dream. Such dreams. Yeah. I don't know why diet and caffeine-frees never taste like the actual drink, but whatever. I drink a lot of Sprite. Oh, do I drink a lot of Sprite? I have to limit myself. I try to no more than 2 cans a day because I love Sprite, which is a good thing. But yeah, caffeine. I've never liked coffee, so coffee wasn't a big deal to me. I was a Coke, or I like Coke sometimes, but I used to drink a lot of Pepsi and Mountain Dew because my dad drank Pepsi and my mom drank Mountain Dew. And then me and my brothers really liked Dr. Pepper, so we always drank that. But yeah, so I didn't want to worry you guys if I film at the cardiologist. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So that's basically the start of my day, and now I'm gonna do some work. Yay! Get this Monday one uploaded, see if I like it, see how really Ashley likes it. See what she thinks. She's my big judge, on everything. You guys will see her post down in the comments sometimes. That's my bestie. Hi, Ashley. So yeah, well, let's see how the day goes. So it's Tuesday morning, and look at this beautiful sunrise already this morning, guys. How pretty is that? Gorgeous colors. And actually, my phone isn't even showing half of the beautifulness. Okay. So after yesterday's popcorn fail, I tried another one. This one is actually a different type. This one's movie theater butter popcorn. But yesterday's was kettle corn. I haven't tried another one yet, because obviously it happened yesterday. But this one, nailed it! So this is going to be my lunch at the moment, because I didn't pack a lunch. Because by the time Ever gets here at noon, I have to basically call my cab, hope they get here, and then go to my doctor's appointment at 1. So I didn't think I'd have like enough time to actually eat anything. So I just packed some popcorn and was like, that's what I'm gonna do for lunch until I get home. By the time I get home, I'm gonna be so hungry, like no joke. Because my body has gotten very used to eating at the right times. Alright guys, so apparently I am doing great. And Dr. Dogmeat doesn't want to see me again until a year. So, and I also got my... Okay guys, so just got out of the office with Dr. Dogmeat. He walked in, checked my medications, made sure you know, asked me all the things, all the questions, and how I was doing, had I had any episodes, and basically told me that I was doing fantastic, and I got results of my TEE from last year. I figured since he didn't call me, it wasn't that bad, and he actually said everything came back normal. I had a little, they wasn't sure if it was inflammation or some sort of growth on one of my valves, and it came back, it was just a little deformed, normal, just how my heart grew. So I'm super excited. I don't have to see him again for a year. All right. I'm getting ready for the I-500. The town here, we do a sporting event every February called the I-500, where they race snowmobiles around a snowy track for 500 laps. And so the whole town does it and gets into it. So now I get to shovel some snow. Actually, if you can just see it, it's just ice. That dangerously icy ice on my stairs. Okay guys, so finished doing that. My cheeks are super cold and red. I wanted to get that ice up off my stairs because there's a snowstorm coming. Well, Christy today told me that there's a snowstorm coming, and then while at the cardiologist, the nurse told me that it's they are now calling it a blizzard. And it is named. I don't know what its name is. I didn't know they named blizzards. I've only lived in the north for like 9 years, so I hadn't heard this. I only watch Netflix and YouTube, so crazy. Hopefully it isn't too bad. But I wanted to get the ice off of the stairs so that when I shovel like tomorrow, it won't be all gross. So after my cardiologist tells me I'm having, you know, my heart is good, I'm gonna have some pizza bites. I mean, what else do you eat when a cardiologist tells you that your heart is normal-ish? Well, ish. Because I do have SVT. But, yeah, I don't know what you have, so apparently I'm having pizza bites. Probably not what you should eat after seeing the cardiologist. Though, if you're gonna eat it, probably better to eat it after than before. Alright. So super excited. One of my Amazon orders came in. I got the Bic Intensity, but these are colors. You can see there's 5 assorted colors. These are the ones that I use in my art drawings. They don't bleed with the alcohol-based markers that I use. And so I was very excited to see they actually had colors so that I can just add some colors. They really are permanent. Like, these Bic Intensity were kind of annoying to find. I had to go on Amazon to get them. Yeah, kind of annoying to find, but I did find some on Amazon, and yay, they came in!